Hi guys, it's Amy with A to Z Stamping, and today I wanted to make a card, and I'm actually going to use the Hearts Come Home stamp set. This is a Christmas stamp set, but I'm not using it to make a Christmas card. I have a couple of my friends' kids are coming home from college, and I wanted to make them a welcome home card, and my aunt and uncle just moved back from Arizona, and so I wanted to make a card that that would work, and I wanted to use this. I like the All Hearts Come Home. It actually says All Hearts Come Home for Christmas, but I'm not going to use the for Christmas part. So anyway, I'll show you what I did. So sometimes, remember, even if you have a stamp set that is specific to a certain holiday or something, you know, you can think outside the box and use it for something else. So I'm going to be using the 3 houses and this sentiment, All Hearts Come Home. Okay, so let me get started here. So first I have a scrap of Whisper White cardstock, and I'm just going to stamp the 3 houses, and I've already got them here on blocks. And I'm going to, let's see, I picked 3 different colors. So I've got Rich Razzleberry, Pumpkin Pie, and Real Red, because I wanted this to be a really colorful card. So I'm going to start with the Pumpkin Pie. And let's see here. I'm actually going to stamp this house right here. So let me ink that up. And we're going to go with the Pumpkin Pie house. Oops, that doesn't look very good, does it? Probably because my stamp is not very clean. Hold on just a second. I'm going to clean my stamp. Bear with me just a second, guys. I'm going to give this nice and clean. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that one more time. There we go. So let me clean that off now. So I've got the cute little orange house, Pumpkin Pie, and then I'm going to stamp one in Rich Razzleberry. I'm going to stamp the tall house in Rich Razzleberry. And let me make sure this one's nice and clean. Oops. Come on. I was using these houses on another project, and I guess I didn't clean them very well. Okay, there's my my Rich Razzleberry house. Okay, and then finally, I'm going to stamp the 3rd house in Real Red. Let's clean this one off. Come on. Okay. Ink that up in Real Red, and I'm going to stamp it. I'm going to stamp it right up here. There we go. Actually, that kind of looks a little two-tony. Let me try that one more time. That's better. Although, I don't think I'm giving myself enough room to punch it out. Well, we'll see. We'll give it a try. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut all of those out with my 1 1/4 inch circle punch. So let's see if that Real Red one works. Nope, I'm going to have to restamp that one. That's okay. Let's see. So let's go ahead and do the Pumpkin Pie house. And let's do the Rich Razzleberry house. Actually, guys, it looks like I messed that one up too. Let's just do those 2 over again. Why not? Let me grab another scrap piece here. Let me try that one more time. So I need a Real Red house. There we go. And I need another Rich Razzleberry house. See, so if it's not perfect the first time and it's not usable, just redo it. Don't freak out. It only takes a second. Okay. There we go. So we've got our Real Red house. Oops, don't lose it. And our Rich Razzleberry house. Cute, right? All right. And that's all I need my 1 1/4 inch punch for. I'll clean these off in a second. All right, then I have a little piece of Whisper White cardstock, and this is cut at 1 by 2. Let me just make sure that's right. Yep. It's 1 by 2, and this is where I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I'm going to stamp it in just black ink. I've got my Memento ink here. So what I need to do is, so I have the stamp here, and I'll show you again. It says, All Hearts Come Home for Christmas. Well, I don't want the for Christmas, so I'm just going to grab some washi tape. You could use a Post-it note. You could use anything. This is just some old washi tape I have. I'm going to rip off a piece, and I'm going to cover the for Christmas. Okay? Then you ink it up. Like I said, a Post-it note works, a piece of Scotch tape, whatever. So I'm going to ink that up. Okay, then you pull off the piece of washi or whatever you have. So now the part you don't want to stamp is showing, but that's okay. Let me see if I can actually line this up, and we're gonna just line it up. All hearts come home, look at that. And I have just the part I want. Perfect, voila. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna mount this. I have several pieces. I have a piece of real red, rich raspberry, and pumpkin pie. So this was 1 by 2. So this one is 1 1/4 by 2 1/4, 1 1/2 by 2 1/2, 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I'm just gonna flip them all over and grab my adhesive. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't have stuck that one on yet. Okay, we will deal with that in just a second. Let me move this out of the way. Since I accidentally put adhesive on the orange one, let me just grab, I'm gonna use, my card base is gonna be crumb cake, and this is cut at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. Fold it in half, so it will fold right at 4 1/4. I'll grab my bone folder. Okay. And now I can put this orange piece down. And actually, I'm gonna put this right in the center toward the bottom, like so. So we'll have that piece, then we have rich raspberry, then real red, and our sentiment. Okay, next I want to take a piece of burlap ribbon, and I just want to grab a piece just almost as wide as the card, like so. And I'm just gonna put it on like this. So I find the best thing to work with the burlap are the glue dots. So you need to use, I don't know, 4 or 5. Just kind of put them all the way down. I tried to get snail adhesive to stick to it. I think maybe you could eventually. You could use tear and tape, that would work. I miss fast fuse. Okay, and this is gonna go just like so. Okay, and now we have our little houses, but I wanted to mount them in cardstock in the coordinating color, so I have just a scrap of each of those. And I'm gonna punch these out with my 1 1/2 inch circle punch. So I need a pumpkin pie, a rich raspberry, and a real red. That's why always hold on to all your scraps, guys, because you never know when you need just a tiny piece. I probably won't hold on to this, but I'll still hold on to this one. Okay, and flip all these over, and let's put adhesive on the back of all 3 of these. So you go on red, pumpkin pie, and rich raspberry. And did you know that all of these colors I'm using, these 3 colors, are all regals now? Isn't that weird? Since some of these used to be brights, but they're now regals. We all have to get used to that, right? Okay, I'm gonna stick a dimensional, actually 2 dimensionals, and I wanna make sure my house is right up and down, because I want my dimensionals to go on the top and the bottom of the house. Okay, so top and bottom. I'm planning on doing a Christmas in July class for those of you who like to take my classes. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be this stamp set, the Hearts Come Home for Christmas stamp set. And it's a really cool stamp set. It has really cool coordinating framelits that I will probably do the die cut work for you in the class, which is pretty, I know a lot of you like that. Okay. So actually, let's put the rich raspberry one on first, right in the center. 1, 2, and 3, and then just to finish it off, it's not cute, I'm gonna grab the, if I can figure out what I did with it, here we go. I'm gonna grab the linen thread, comes just like this on a package like so, and I'm gonna tie just a tiny bow with the end, there we go, and I want it even tinier than this. I want it really tiny, about this, well, even tinier than that. About this size right here. Grab my paper snips, and let's go ahead and cut this off. And I'm gonna grab one more little glue dot and stick it on here. And I'm gonna stick this right here just to bring in the crumb cake color. kind of bring it all together. And that's going to go right there. And that is my card. Isn't that so cute? All hearts come home. Isn't that sweet? And here's one I did earlier. And this one I actually stuck it over in the corner. I'm not sure which one I like better. I like them both. Isn't it fun and bright though? You'll have to let me know which one you like. So this one, my bow is a little bit bigger. This one, it's a little bit smaller. So you can change it up however you like it. But anyway, I hope that you'll think outside the box with your Christmas stamp sets too and use them for regular everyday cards. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.